Hey guys, Brian the Cell Phone Guy here again. Today we're going to take a look at using a push-to-talk app called ESChat on a Sonim XP3 flip phone, which is the phone in the middle. We've done previous videos on ESChat on the XP8, which is the phone on the right, and on the XP5S, which is the phone on the left. And we've also done an introductory video to the overall functions of the XP3 flip phone. So this video, we're going to focus primarily on the ESChat app and how it functions on the Sonim XP3. Now, the first thing I want to show you on the XP3 is on the left-hand side, the push-to-talk button is the large black and yellow button here. So if we open the phone, it lands on the home screen, and if we push the push-to-talk button and let go, it'll launch the app. And on the app, what you'll see first is a list of the contacts. And if we push this is the multifunction button, so down, up, left, and right. If we push the down button, it'll scroll down to select a different phone. So if we scroll down to see the XP8, and then we push the button on the side, it initiates a call with the XP8. And as long as I'm holding the button down, it'll say transmitting on the phone. And this phone is surrounded in a red box, and the XP8 has a green box to indicate that it's listening. When I let go, it goes to call idle. And now what's happening is the call is in idle mode, so either party could respond, but in order to respond, they have to push the button on the phone. If they don't push the button, after about 10 seconds, the phone will time out, and that warning sound will go on the XP8, for example, to indicate that that person has missed a call, and that call will be in their missed call log. Now, it's also very possible to make a call to more than one person. You can do up to 128 in what they call an ad hoc call. An ad hoc just means that you've created the group on a one-time basis. So if we take the first one, which is the XP5S, and we select it, it turns red. Then we scroll down to the XP8, and we select that, and it turns red. And then when we scroll down more, we'll notice that those two went to gray. And what that means is that those two are in the queue and they're about to receive a call. So now when we push the push-to-talk button, it lights up both the phones. And I let go of the button just to show you that it says call idle on both screens, or we would get some feedback just because of how close the call is here. Now I want to show you how to hang up a call without waiting for it to time out. So if we're in a call and we push the up button and then we push the right button, it'll highlight these three dots. Then we push OK and it says end call, and we push end call and the call is ended. Now you don't normally have to do that because the call will time out all by itself, but that's only if you wanted to terminate one call and immediately go back into another call. You could hang up just to speed up the process. Now across the top of the screen here, you'll see a single person, and that's the contact list. You'll see a group of people, that's the group list. This is text messaging, which is like an SMS app on any phone, except this is text messaging within the ESChat app. And this one is the history. And you select those by going to the right-hand side of the multifunction button and scrolling across. And again, you can go back to the contacts list. If you want to make a regular phone call instead of a push-to-talk call on this one, you simply push the end button, which gets you out of the app, and then you can dial the basic the phone number that you want to dial, and then just push the green button, and that'll make the call, and then the red button hangs up. It is possible to configure the phone so that shutting the flip ends the phone call and opening the flip answers the phone call. And that's done through the settings. The only caution is that if you do that, you can't have the phone closed and be on a speakerphone at the same time. The process of selecting a person from the contact list or group of people and pushing the push-to-talk button is known as a barge call. And the reason for that is that because the sound will just come across the other person's phone without giving them a chance to decline the call if they're in a position where they're not able to take the call. So there is a bit of etiquette that can be used as well. if you select the first person that you want to call and you push and hold the center button and you scroll down to alert call and push the center button, it'll actually send an alert to the other phone. The other person scrolls over to answer, and then they answer, and now the call is in place. And what this does, it's just a little bit of courtesy. It allows the other person the ability to decline the call or accept the call. This is an important feature if you're going to be calling someone who is not expecting your call or who you don't normally talk to. It just gives a little etiquette to the conversation. Now, there are groups of people that you can set up so you can predetermine. So if we go across to here, you'll notice that I have two groups set up. One is called South and one is called Test 6. You can set up as many groups as you want on the phone, and the end user can do that, or they can be configured through the web portal by an administrator. What this does is it allows you to take a group of people that you would regularly have conversations with and put them into a group. So rather than having select 5 or 6 people individually each time you want to talk to the South division, you simply select the group and then you push the button and it automatically puts you into conversation with the entire group. One other thing I should mention about all Sonim devices, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic, these devices can be thoroughly sanitized from a medical point of view. If you take 4 teaspoons of bleach and you put it into a liter of water, you can actually submerge these phones, scrub them with a scrub brush, thoroughly sanitize them, and leave them to dry with no ill effects to the phone at all. They can also be completely submerged in a solution of hydrogen peroxide for sanitation purposes. So that makes these ideal for hospital and frontline emergency situations. So that's all we have for today for ESChat on a Sonim XP3. Stay tuned for more videos. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment section, and I will do my best to respond in a timely manner. Thanks for watching.